Unit 1, The Weekend. Page 2, Track 2, Listening 1. 1.
So, how was your weekend, Alexis? Well, I wanted to go to a club with my friend, but she was too tired to go out. So what did you do? We just stayed home and watched TV.
2.
I had a great weekend.
What happened?
I went to my sister's house. I helped her clean the garage.
Really?
Yeah, but she made me a really great dinner that night.
All right.
3.
What did you do last weekend?
I spent most of the time at the gym.
How come?
Well, I plan to enter a bodybuilding competition next month.
Gee, I didn't know you were a bodybuilder.
Yeah. Want to see my muscles?
4.
So, what was your weekend like?
Not very good. My brother came over.
Yeah?
Well, he's got 3 young boys. I spent all weekend playing with my nephews. Now I'm exhausted.
I'll bet.
5.
Did you have a nice weekend?
Not too bad.
Did you do anything special?
Well, I saw a really good movie.
With who?
Oh, I don't think you know him. It's this really good-looking guy I just met.
6.
Did you have a nice weekend, Teresa?
It was okay.
So what did you do?
Well, I met some friends on Saturday, and we watched a DVD.
How about Sunday? Did you see the World Series on TV?
The what?
The baseball game?
Oh. No, I was too tired. I slept most of the day.
You're kidding. You missed a really great game.
Page 3, Track 3, Listening 2. 1.
So how was your weekend?
Oh, I went to see that new science fiction movie downtown.
Oh yeah? How was it?
Boring. I think I fell asleep in the middle of it.
2.
What was your weekend like?
Awful.
How come?
I went to the beach for the weekend, but it was cold and wet the whole time.
Oh, yuck.
3.
So, what did you do over the weekend?
Oh, I stayed home and read.
Sounds pretty boring.
Not really. I finished reading a terrific novel. Want to borrow it?
Maybe some other time.
4.
How was your weekend?
I went to a great outdoor concert and met some really interesting people. And guess what? I met this guy who loves tennis. We're going to get together for a game on Saturday.
So you're not playing tennis with me?
Oh, well, no, sorry.
5.
Did you do anything interesting over the weekend?
Well, I had to study for an exam.
All weekend?
Yeah, it was pretty awful.
When's the exam?
Today.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
6.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I had a great weekend. I was out both Friday and Saturday night with friends, but now I'm so tired. I won't do that again for a while.
Too bad. I was going to ask you out next weekend.
Page 4, Track 4, Listening 3. 1.
I had a really great weekend. I didn't have anything to do on Saturday afternoon, so I went to the mall. I went into a department store to look around. They were having a contest. All you had to do was write answers to some easy questions about pop music and put your answers in a box. Then they pulled out 3 names for a prize. And guess what? Mine was the first name they pulled out. I couldn't believe it. And it's a terrific prize. A weekend for 2 in Las Vegas.
2.
Saturday morning, I got a phone call from an old school friend. I haven't seen her for a long time. She was one of my closest friends in high school, but she moved to Los Angeles for work. She was in town for 4 days, so she invited me to a restaurant for lunch. We had such a pleasant time together. She was telling me about her job in Los Angeles. It sounds really interesting. And she works for a movie company, and she has to find places where they can film movies. You know, places like restaurants, hotels, lobbies, parks, and streets.
3.
My brother and I wanted some exercise on Sunday, so we decided to go on a nature walk. There's a big park near the town where there are supposed to be wonderful wild birds and butterflies. We took a bus there and walked along a forest trail for about 4 hours. It was pretty tiring because it was a really hot day. The worst thing was, we never saw any wild birds or butterflies. I don't think we'll go there again.
4. I went to my friend's birthday party on Saturday night. I don't always enjoy going to birthday parties because you often have to play stupid games and things. Well, we did have to play all sorts of stupid games, but I really enjoyed myself. I guess it was because the people at the party were all interesting. And there was good music too. Somebody brought along some dance music, and everyone had a great time dancing. I didn't get home until after 2 a.m.
Page 5. Track 5. Pronunciation. 1,
I liked the movie.
2,
I studied for a test.
3,
She stayed with us.
4,
We wanted to go home.
Page 5. Track 6. Dictation.
Hi, Amy. What did you do this weekend?
Oh, not much. I stayed home and worked on a project.
Is that all?
No, I also finished a good book. Later, I visited a friend. What about you?
I played tennis. The courts were crowded. I waited a long time to play.
What else did you do?
Some friends invited me to dinner. Later, we went to a club and met a lot of interesting people.
Unit 2. City Transportation. Page 6. Track 7. Listening 1. 1.
Are all your subways this nice?
Yeah. The city replaced all the subway cars last year.
Wow.
2.
How much is the fare?
It's $2.50. Just put your money in the box right there.
Oh, do you have change?
No, you need the exact change.
3.
Are you free?
Sure, hop in. Where to?
The Central Hotel. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, it's not far from here. About a 10-minute ride.
Okay.
4.
1 ticket to Chicago, please.
Yeah, okay. That's $120.
Does this one have a dining car?
Yeah, there's a dining car and a snack bar. Here's your change.
Thanks.
5.
What time is the next shuttle flight to Boston?
It leaves in 30 minutes.
Is it too late to get a ticket?
No, you still have plenty of time to make it.
Great. And how long is the flight?
It's about 45 minutes.
6.
Is that our ferry?
I think so.
Wow. I didn't think it would be so big.
Neither did I.
Page 7. Track 8. Listening 2. 1.
City cabs.
Yes, I'd like a taxi to the airport, please. I'm at 421 Evergreen Street.
Certainly. For how many passengers?
Just one. About how much will it cost?
It's $40. Your taxi number is 6889.
6889. Thanks. And will the taxi be here soon? I'm in a hurry because my flight leaves in 2 hours.
It'll be in front of your hotel in 5 minutes.
Thanks.
2.
City cabs.
Could I have a taxi to the National Museum, please?
Sure. How many passengers are there?
There are 3 of us.
Okay.
And about how much is it to the museum from my hotel, the American Inn on 4th Street?
It'll be about $20.
That's fine. And will it take long to get there? I'm in a hurry because the museum closes in 2 hours.
No problem. We'll have you there by 3:30.
Great.
And let me give you your taxi number, 3556.
Thanks.
3.
City cabs.
Yes, I need a taxi to the train station, please. I'm at 817 Iowa Avenue.
For how many passengers?
Just me.
Sure. And do you want it right now?
Yes, as soon as you can, please. I'm in a hurry. I have to catch a train.
What time is your train?
It's at 3 o'clock.
No problem.
Oh, and how much is it from here by taxi?
It will be about $15.
Thanks.
And your taxi number will be 49178.
4.
City cabs.
Yes, I'd like a cab to the hospital, please.
Sure. Do you have an emergency?
No, but I need to get there in a hurry. My friend has just had a baby. I want to take her some flowers.
It won't take long to get there. Is there just one passenger?
Yes, that's right. Oh, and I'm at 120 First Avenue.
Okay, there'll be a taxi at your door in 3 minutes. The taxi number is 5399.
Thanks. And about how much is the fare?
It'll cost you about $18.
Thanks.
Page 8. Track 9. Listening 3. 1.
I hate using taxis here. The drivers drive too fast and really dangerously, and they're often rude. The cars are mostly in pretty poor condition. But what I hate the most is that they aren't air-conditioned. It's so hot here. They really need air-conditioned taxis. By the time I arrive somewhere, I feel really hot and uncomfortable.
2.
I've taken quite a few taxi rides recently. I've never had any big problems using taxis here. They're usually clean, and the cars are pretty new. The prices are good, too. The thing I like most, though, is the drivers. They drive very carefully, and I think that's very important.
3.
I find that taxis here are okay. They're pretty comfortable. Most of the cars they use are new, and they keep them pretty clean. They're a little expensive, though. I paid $75 to come from the airport. That's too expensive. I guess the thing I hate the most, though, is that the drivers don't speak English very well. It's very difficult to explain to them where you want to go.
4.
The taxis here are okay, I guess. The drivers take credit cards. That's the thing I like most about them. It's really convenient. But the taxis are pretty old, so they're not very comfortable. Half of them don't have seat belts or air conditioning.
Page 9. Track 10. Pronunciation. 1.
When does the train leave?
2.
How far is it?
3.
Where do you get the bus?
4.
How much is the fare?
5.
What time is your train?
6.
How long is the flight?
Page 9. Track 11. Dictation.
Where do you get the bus to school?
I don't take the bus.
Oh, how do you get to school?
I take the subway.
How often do you take it?
I take it every day.
How much does it cost?
It costs about $50 a month.
Unit 3. Neighbors. Page 10. Track 12. Listening 1. 1.
I just got a new neighbor in the apartment upstairs from me. I haven't met her yet. but I can hear her TV set every night because she turns the volume up really high. She should really be more considerate of her neighbors.
2.
The house across the street from mine was sold last month, and a young family moved in. I think they'll really fit in well here. They've already invited all their neighbors to a cookout at their house next week. They seem like really nice people.
3.
The man who lives next to me is moving. I can't say that I'm too upset about it. He's lived next to me for almost 5 years, but I don't think he's spoken to me more than 3 or 4 times. Sometimes I'll wave to him in the morning, and he doesn't even wave back.
4.
My neighbor Stacy is incredible. You wouldn't believe all the things she manages to get done. She works at a big law firm downtown and works really long hours. She also volunteers on the weekends. To top it off, her house is always spotless. I honestly don't know where she finds the time.
5.
I'm really lucky to have Bob as a neighbor. He works in construction, and he's always nice about giving me a hand whenever I have work to do around the house. He doesn't really cook, so I try to fix him a home-cooked meal every now and then to thank him.
6.
I bought this house last year, and I love it. My next-door neighbors are the only problem. They have 2 young boys who like to play baseball in my yard. Last month, they accidentally broke my window. The boys apologized, but their parents didn't even offer to pay for the damages. Can you believe that?
Page 11. Track 13. Listening 2. 1.
Excuse me, Mrs. Coleman? Can I help you with those bags? They look pretty heavy.
Oh, thank you, Brian. That's very kind of you. If you could take this one, it has most of the heavy stuff. I can manage with this other one.
Sure, no problem. I'm surprised you didn't just have these delivered.
Normally I do, but the driver for the supermarket was off today. I really appreciate the help. Carrying these bags up all those stairs would be hard at my age.
My pleasure.
2.
Oh, hi, Cindy. Was my music too loud? I can turn it down.
Oh no, it's fine. I just came over to ask if you have a hammer that I can borrow.
A hammer?
Yeah, my brother got me this beautiful painting for my birthday and I want to hang it on my wall.
It's your birthday today?
Yesterday, actually.
Well, happy birthday anyway. Let me go get you that hammer.
Thanks.
3.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Choi?
Yes?
This is Kyle Rutherford from down the street. Are you by any chance having a party this evening?
Yes, I am actually.
I see. Well, some of your guests have parked in front of my house and their cars are actually blocking my driveway. I need to go downtown, but I can't get my car out.
I'm so sorry. I'll ask them to move their cars right away.
Thank you.
4.
Excuse me. Hi, my name's Jack.
Hi, Jack. I'm Marisa.
Nice to meet you. So it looks like we're going to be neighbors, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you moving in all by yourself?
My brother is supposed to be helping me, but I'm not sure where he is. I've called him a couple of times, but I haven't gotten an answer.
Well, if you'd like, I can help you until he gets here.
Oh, I couldn't ask you to do that. We just met.
It's no problem, really. After all, what are neighbors for?
5.
Yes?
Hi. It's Mr. Whittemore, right? I'm Hillary Wilson. I live 2 doors down. We've passed each other a few times in the hallway.
Oh, yes, of course. Hello.
I know we don't know each other very well, but my husband and I are going on a trip for our anniversary. Anyway, we were wondering if you could pick up our mail while we're gone.
Sure, I guess. How long will you be away?
For 2 weeks, starting next Tuesday.
Okay, well, just leave me your mailbox key before you leave.
Great. Thanks so much.
6.
Hey, Diane. Good morning.
Hi, Ken. Do you have a minute or two?
Sure. What's up?
Do you remember about 2 weeks?
Page 12. Track 14. Listening 3. 1.
So I have this neighbour, Mr. Cartwright. He's an elderly man, retired. Anyway, I used to think he was really nosy because he sits on his porch all day and watches the people in the neighbourhood. It used to really bother me. But then I went on vacation last year and someone tried to break into my house while I was gone. Mr. Cartwright saw them and called the police right away. Now I'm glad to have someone like Mr. Cartwright in the neighbourhood. It's good to know that someone's watching out, you know?
2.
Nancy is my next-door neighbor. She used to watch our children whenever my wife and I had to work late. I always thought she was so...
Page 13. Track 15. Pronunciation. 1.
Law firm.
2.
Punch bowl.
3.
Grocery bag.
4.
Business trip.
5.
Mailbox key.
6.
Daycare.